I say yo, welcome to the BBW show. You feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. Please subscribe to the channel. The topic for today is NBA basketball. Let's get it. NBA Power Rankings Week 24. You feel me? There's like 2 weeks left for the regular season. 2 weeks left. So this is the final race for the 8th seed, you feel me? A lot of teams is trying to clinch the playoffs. A lot of teams is trying to clinch the 6th seed or the 7th seed. Right now, it's like literally bunched up on the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. The Western Conference is a little tighter between 4 to 11, I think. But it's definitely about to be a battle. Definitely about to be a battle. My first team for Power Rankings Week 24 is the New Orleans Pelicans. Yes, the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, before the season started, everybody had high expectations for the Pelicans. I did not. I was not a big Zion Williamson fan. I'm not a big CJ McCollum fan. I don't think Brandon Ingram is all of that. So I didn't think they would have been a top 4 seed in the Western Conference anyway. But they did have a lot of injuries this year. Zion Williamson got injured for most of the year. Alvarado was injured for most of the year. Brandon Ingram was injured for most of the year. So I feel like if the Pelicans was fully healthy, they would not be in this battle for 8th seed right now. They would not. But even though they had all of these injuries, for them to still be in the play-in at the moment is a very good look. So shout out to the Pelicans. Last week, they beat the Rockets twice. They beat the Blazers. They beat the Clippers. They beat the Spurs. And they beat the Charlotte Hornets. You feel me? Very good week for the New Orleans Pelicans. Shout out to them. Excuse me. Number 2, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Another team. I was not high on the Minnesota Timberwolves during the regular season. During the preseason. I thought this was the worst trade ever. Trading Rudy Gobert for 5 draft picks was dumb as crap to me. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. You feel me? So I did not think they was going to be a super great team. But they had Karl-Anthony Towns injured for most of the year this year. He's easily their best player. So you can definitely say, like, if Karl-Anthony Towns was healthy, they would have not have been in this 8th seed at the moment. So shout out to them. Right now, they are 4-1 for the last week. They beat the Warriors. They beat the Hawks. They beat the Knicks. They lost to the Raptors. And they beat the Sacramento Kings. So they went 4-1 last week for Minnesota. So this is going to be a battle. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a battle for like the 7th, 8th seed between New Orleans and the New Orleans Pelicans and the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is going to be a battle. One of these teams is not making the playoffs this year. One of these teams is not making it, honestly. I don't know which ones it is because I do expect the Lakers to make it. I expect the Lakers to make it. So that means the Lakers, the Wolves, and the Pelicans all can't make it. So out of all of them, I think the Pelicans miss it. I think the Pelicans might miss the playoffs this year, honestly. But those are my 2 power ranking teams for this week. Number 3, the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks is honestly looking like the best team in basketball. The best team in basketball. And Giannis warned us. Giannis warned us about this like 2 months ago. Bro, once we get fully healthy, we're going to be really, really, really good. He said that. Now they're fully healthy. Chris Middleton is finally been in the starting lineup consistently. It's like, bro, Milwaukee is really, really, really good, bro. Gangsta. Last week they went 5-1. They lost to the Pacers and they lost to the Nuggets, right? They beat the Pistons, they beat the Jazz, they beat the Spurs, and they beat the Raptors. So they was 4-2, matter of fact, instead of 5-1. They was 4-2 last week. Milwaukee Bucks. Best team in basketball. Playoffs is about to start. They got a deep ass team. The Bucks have a deep ass team in every position. They got at least 2 3-point guards, at least 2 3 shooting guards, at least 2 3 4 bigs. It's like, bruh, the Bucks is definitely stacked. They're stacked in every position. Gangster. Number 4 for my power rankings team is the Boston Celtics. Last week, the Boston Celtics beat the Spurs, beat the Kings, beat the Pacers, and beat the Utah Jazz. They went 4-0 last week. A lot of people think the Celtics was peaking too early, and then they started to fall, but they went 4-0. They getting ready for the playoffs. The Boston Celtics is officially getting ready for the playoffs. I don't know what's going to happen with Jaylen Brown and the Celtics in the foreseeable future. I don't know. But I know this season, this playoffs, they're going to make a lot of noise. Gangster. Boston's going to make a lot of noise in the playoffs. A lot of noise. And they have a lot of expectations for them in the playoffs. So I'm excited to see what Boston does this year. Last but not least, the Denver Nuggets. Denver was 4-1 last week. They beat Philadelphia. They beat the Bucks. They beat the Knicks. They beat the Wizards. And they lost to the Kings. They lost to the Knicks. They beat the Nets and lost to the Knicks. You feel me? 4-1 last week. Possibly 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic. Denver's definitely a good-ass team. Definitely a good-ass team. Now, I said it before. I'm going to say it again. It's finals or fired for the Denver Nuggets. Finals or fired. They got to go to the finals or the head coach is getting fired this offseason. I guarantee it. I guarantee Mike Malone gets fired if they do not go to the finals this year. Easily, you feel me? But they are doing very, very good. Very, very good. I feel like they can lose in the finals. They can go to the finals, but Denver also can lose in the first round. That's how crazy the Western Conference is. Like, same with Sacramento. Sacramento can go to the finals, the conference finals, but they also can lose in the first round. You feel me? That's how great the Western Conference is, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.